Hi, I'm Scott Schubert. You know, people trade Forex for a variety of different reasons. One of the main reasons that I love Forex trading is because of the freedom that it provides. Not just the freedom from enslavement to the corporate rat race, which itself is a good enough reason, but also the freedom of mobility. I like to go places, and especially in the summertime, there are so many events all over the country that I want to participate in. And there are so many beautiful places that I like to visit to have a change of scenery. When I go on the road, I can take my Forex trading business with me anywhere in the world. Now granted, this won't work that well for the type of trading that the majority of the Forex trading world is using, in which you do have to remain glued to your computer for long hours, day and night. With the type of trading that I do, I can look at my charts for about 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. And if I happen to be out on an adventure in an exotic place, I can simply pull out my mobile device and have full access to my trading business right here on my pocket PC. I'm currently using Quotrek from eSignal, and I've also tried GFT Dealbook's mobile trading charts, but I found that they had a serious limitation in that you couldn't save your chart setups, and every time you open up your charts you have to tediously go through and set up all your indicators all over again. Well, with Quotrek I can have access to all the currency pairs. I can easily change from one time frame to another. All the indicators that I need are right here, and it saves your chart setup so that they're there instantly the next time you open your charts. I can actually see what it is I need to see on here in order to make a trading decision. And when I do make a trading decision, if I need to enter or exit a trade, in addition to the charts, I have 2 trading platforms from the different trading brokers that I currently use. Now, for another alternative for creating this type of freedom of mobility that Forex trading offers, you might want to consider the new miniature laptops. In some ways, these are even more cool than mobile devices because they're an actual fully functioning laptop computer in a miniature size. They're really cool. Let's take a look at some of those. The Asus EEE PC is quite popular right now. It's very cute and adorable, but not quite powerful enough to really get the job done, in my opinion. Very small amount of memory that is barely enough to really run Windows. So this is not the one that I would recommend. I consider it more of a very cute toy. But the HP 2133 is a much better choice in my opinion, as it is a little bit more robust and also still very small. It has an 8.9-inch screen and an almost full-size keyboard, so you can actually type on it the way you would on a regular laptop. Fits right into your purse or into a manly backpack. Has a built-in webcam. This one is available with a 120 gigabyte hard drive and 1 gigabyte of RAM, starting at about $500. Another really good miniature laptop that I've seen is the OQO Model 02. This one runs on Windows XP or Windows Vista. Has a 1.6 gigahertz CPU. Is very compact and portable. Is available with a 120 gigabyte hard drive for such a small device. Small enough to take with you anywhere, and it has 1 gigabyte of RAM. These weigh only about 1 pound. They're very small, and they run about $1,300 to $2,300. There is one model of Sony miniature laptop that is very small, and yet it's still more in the category of a regular laptop, with 160 gigabytes hard drive, 1.2 gigahertz Intel Core dual processor, and 2 gigabytes of RAM. This is fully powerful miniature laptop, but is very small. It's not as small as some of the others, but it's small enough if you want to have a compromise in between something extremely small but doesn't have a lot of power, and something that is small but yet still has all the functions of a regular laptop. the Sony Vaio TZ model is one you might want to consider. There's another Sony model that is really small too. It's the UX series, and this one has a Intel Core 1.2 gigahertz processor and 1 gigabyte of RAM for an extremely small device. You can hold it right in your hand, carry it around in your pocket. These start at about $2,500. And the Sony Vaio UX comes with Windows Vista Business and will fit into a little holster right on your belt. Another one of my favorite options is the fully rugged miniature laptop from Itronix. Itronix is a division of General Dynamics that makes military equipment, and I happen to be very partial to the fully rugged laptops to begin with, not just for their miniature laptops but for their regular size laptops as well. This Itronix GoBook is a fully rugged miniature laptop suitable for military use, and this one also has a 1 gigabyte of RAM option, 1.2 gigahertz processor, and comes with a 40 gigabyte hard drive, and you can deploy trading strategies behind enemy lines. Very small but fully rugged. Fits into your camo fatigue cargo pocket. The fully rugged laptops in general are something that you might want to consider as an absolute necessity for part of your business, because you can take these things out in the back country, throw them into the sand, they keep working. If it gets dirty, you just hose it off. They're fully waterproof. If you drop it in the river, you just hose it off. It keeps on working. There are a number of different fully rugged laptops available now from Panasonic Toughbook, the Itronix GoBook series, Getak, BSI. Dell now has a fully rugged laptop, and if you search for rugged laptops, you'll see a number of different brands that are currently available. And I really like fully rugged laptops because if you want to take some time and do some backcountry hiking, you can go anywhere, throw one of these things on top of a boulder and set up camp and start trading. That's the kind of lifestyle that I really love, and it's one of the unique benefits of the Forex trading business. Rugged notebooks and mobile devices are some of the tools that enable you to create freedom in your Forex trading business.